Hello everyone and welcome to another cast. This one is going to be oGsMC versus SlayerSBoxeR, and this was played for the NASL. Oh, and I just saw this replay. It just came out, and these are two tippity-top players. SlayerSBoxeR recently had a very strong showing at the at MLG Anaheim, which I was at, and he actually came in third. So, grats to him. Only being beat by MMA and MVP, so not too shabby at all. And over here we have oGsMC, who is considered to be one of the top Protoss players in the entire world because he is just so solid. He cannot die to early game pressure. He just can't. I don't know how he does it, but he can't. And his mid game is full of all these sick timings, and late game he's pretty strong as well. So these two players, and I want to tell you, I wanted to cast this game earlier, but a friend of mine sent me a link to College Humor. And so I spent, about 2 minutes watching this clip, and then I started laughing. And I don't know if you've ever been to College Humor, but if you have, you'll know that they have all of these different things just like set up. So you watch one video, and it's kind of like checking out at the store where you have to walk through this aisle, and there's just like gums and candies and sodas and I don't even know, action figures that you may or may not ever want or use or need, but you just feel like you should have them. So I ended up watching about half an hour to 45 minutes more of College Humor stuff, and then I was like, wow, the time is just flying away. I really need to cast some StarCraft. So here I am, back and a little bit better, but you know what? My spirits are in such high I am in such high spirits right now because I just watched a ton of College Humor, and those guys are brilliant. Kind of like using this probe to shoot an SCV while he's building. That is also brilliant. We can see that SlayerSBoxeR is not going for any kind of gas right now. He has his barracks down, getting his command center morphing into that orbital command, and that means that he is probably going to go for some kind of early expand timing. And of course, MC sees this. MC does have one gas of his own, getting his cybercore right now. Gateway is done, and he is continuing to make probes like anyone who is decent would do. Now, this is the NASL version of Crossfire, so I don't know. It looks a little bit different, actually, a little bit darker. But, yes, indeedy. We can see that there still are these two Zelnaga watchtowers, and these are so important because there are so many angles of attack on this map that controlling these Zelnaga watchtowers can really show you when your opponent is coming, and there's certain high ground advantages. Like right here, this is kind of a scary place to not control because your expansion being right here, and this high ground right here really gives you good control. And if your opponent gets up here, you can like siege tanks, even siege tanks here, and set up bunkers and stuff, and it's just incredibly hard to deal with. So little things to watch out for on this map. Now, what is MC going to be doing? It looks like he is getting his warp gate, but not really chrono boosting it, which means that he's okay. Now he's chrono boosting it, but still, I think he's going to go for more of an economic opening. No kind of real crazy pressure going to be coming out, and SlayerSBoxeR going for an expand, like I said, throwing down 2 additional barracks, so he is going to go with 3 racks, then getting a gas, and getting a second gas as well. So that is totally standard. You go 1 racks, expand, 3 more racks, throw down the bunker so you don't die to anything. Stalker coming out just to see if it can do any kind of pressure, but great placement on this bunker. Look at this. The Stalker, if he ran this way, would literally get shot from here all the way to here, and it might actually kill him. It would be very low in health. And likewise, if he comes over here, he'll get shot for quite a bit. Just perfect placement on this bunker, and you can see everything is rallied to the bunker. Now it looks like the Stalker is going to be taking some hits, and this Marine going to move over and try to sandwich him, but the probe makes it in. So nice job using that Stalker to kind of confuse the targeting of SlayerSBoxeR's units, and the probe is going to get in and see everything that is going on. Nice move by MC. He is going to see that there are 2 gas now, and he's going to see 3 racks as well. No factory down yet. Looks like Marauder slow being started. That concussive shell's so good, and getting Marauders out as well. So only 1 barracks with the tech lab right now, just continuing to get Marines out of these other 2. You can see that he is getting lots of SCVs as well. If we check the army tabs, we can see that MC is actually ahead workers, 31/27, and army sizes are almost exactly the same. Another bunker being added on right now for SlayerSBoxeR. Looks like oGsMC doing a very good job of controlling these Zelnaga watchtowers and controlling the map. He has his own nexus done at this point and starting to amass those sentries. And you know what? MC is so scary. So scary when he gets those sentries. Looks like he's going 3 gate and adding on a forge. So maybe getting upgrades, maybe getting a cannon just in case. But I think it's mainly going to be for the upgrades. Now, SlayerSBoxeR does have 2 bunkers complete, so he is going to be so safe that it's not even going to be funny. But the thing is, with these sentries, MC can do a lot of damage because you can force field around the backs of these bunkers and prevent any kind of healing. Also push these units back and hopefully destroy these bunkers without suffering too much of a loss. Now, interesting that SlayerSBoxeR has this SCV patrolling right here, and I think that's just so nothing can happen like it happened last time with the little sneak and the scout getting up. Also, this second bunker is closer to the ramp, so it's going to be harder for a run by. Looks like there is a missile turret going up as well, and this is something that I've seen from SlayerSBoxeR. He is so solid, and having this turret here just gives him line of sight, so any kind of DTs will not be able to sneak up. It also defends this base a little bit. He just plays so safe. One missile turret, and now he can't lose the game with a couple different ways. So just really solid play from him. Looks like a factory coming out right now is getting +1, as well as stim and concussive shells already done, and 2 tech labs and a reactor. Pretty standard on those 3 racks. And now I think he's going to be going up to some medevacs. Although depending on what MC does, he may go ahead and get Vikings. But we see that MC is going for a Twilight Council. If I can find it. There it is. So he may be going for DTs, maybe going for High Templar, he may be going for Zealots with Charge, or just Blink. I don't know. We will have to wait and see as my camera goes flying everywhere. Now you can see MC doing a good job of keeping the Zelnaga Watchtower. Nobody controlling this one right now. I think Boxer could send out a unit and see if he can control that, or at least see if MC's controlling it. Boxer on 4 gases now, as is MC. 4 gas going down, and nice little wall MC's making with these pylons to just make super sure that he can warp units in and build buildings and make a wall, so I don't know, Hellions and stuff can't run through, I guess, but Hellions can still run back here, so not that big of a deal. Looks like Dark Templar is what is going to be on the menu. Couple of Hallucinated Phoenix going out so that MC will be able to scout. Since he is not going for the Robotech, he is not going to be able to get observers out. So, yep, looks like 6 gates and a DT Zealot charge as well, +1 going down. So he is going for a very, very gateway-heavy army with some DTs sprinkled in, but there is that missile turret already up. If he does sneak guys in here, there are no missile turrets, no detection of any kind in the main. But here, SlayerSBoxeR looks like he is staying with his 3 racks, adding on an armory and an additional engineering base, so he's going to be getting 2-2 as quickly as he possibly can, and going to be staying on these 3 racks for a bit. Does have a starport out, and is continuing to make supply depot, so he will not get supply blocked. Now, looks like Boxer moving out for the first time here with a couple of medevacs and a nice marine medi, marauder, marine marauder medi. There we go. That combination, yep, the money combination. Also expanding over here, taking his 3rd, very, very nice. And what is MC going to do to counter? It looks like he does have a couple of DTs moving up here, and that if the DTs take over, yeah, I don't think he will. I was going to say if those DTs take over the Zelnaga Watchtower, he can get vision, but he will also lose his element of surprise. So he is going to be running over here into the main, it looks like, and is this missile turret positioned well enough so that they will shoot, and it is. He sees one DT being taken out. The other one is in the main now, and here comes Boxer instantly stimming and running up here. He is going to try to, there we go, and he does take it out with almost no losses. Nice job by Boxer holding that off and pulling back all of his units as well. MC pushing up a little bit, does have an Archon right now, as well as a lot more Zealots, and I think he had a couple DTs and realized they were not going to do that much more, and here comes, I thought those were actually SCVs, but no, just the one SCV to build the turret right here. These guys just here to protect this command center until planetary finishes, and there is the planetary right now. Also, MC taking his 3rd as well, and this map is just such a weird map because you have your main and you take your natural, and that's all fine, and you can hold here and defend both, which is what we see both players doing. But then taking your 3rd, look how far this is to your 3rd. Oh, so far, and there's like multiple angles of attack that people can take to punish that. So taking and holding a 3rd is very crazy. The only other one, and this may look closer because this is right here and the natural is right here, but you have to go like around here, up here, over here, and back down. So really not a good place to take a 3rd ever on this map. So you really need map control in order to do that. And we see MC chilling at this Zelnaga watchtower. He does control the other one with this DT, and he may force a scan here. As we can see, there are a little bit of stemmed units going on. And, oh, he's going to know that there's a DT there, and he's waiting for this missile turret to finish. Ta-da! There's the missile turret, and oh, great stem there. But here's a huge attack by MC, throwing out a few force fields, and now SlayerSBoxeR thought about giving chase, but decided not to. And that is a lot. That is a lot of zealots, and so it is going to come down to these force fields. I don't see any ghosts out. 4 ghosts actually on the way, but I don't think any are out right now. And it is going to come down to these force fields. If he gets good force fields and traps these units, then he'll be able to absolutely clean house. And it looks like SlayerSBoxeR knows that, is going to go ahead and fall back. The factory is going to fall, but it doesn't really matter because the armory is already done, and it looks like plus 2 armor started, plus 2 range not yet going down. And here comes SlayerSBoxeR with a nice little drop. And I think MC may be wise to it, pulling back. Nope, never mind. He's going to go ahead and I think he sees it now with that pylon. So what is he going to do? Going to be pulling back with these units. Does have a couple of zealots here. Going to be killing off that that turret. That's what that was. It was a turret. And looks like SlayerSBoxeR are going to be turning around. Did not want to lose everything. Oh, look at that. Archon morphing in. A couple of zealots already pre-positioned. So he was not going to do much, and he's going to go ahead and turn around. This factory, look at this Wile E. Coyote factory just moving around. I thought that was going to be dead a long time ago. It is still alive, just now falling to the Archon blast. And now here comes, oh wow, there's a lot of ghosts. 2-2 is done. And High Templar is morphing in now as well. EMPs, did that EMP? No EMPs. But it's going to come down to force field. It's going to come to EMPs. And here's one nice force field going down. Great EMP, taking off a lot of shields. And about half of the, another good another good EMP rather. And so as soon as this force field goes, this is going to be SlayerSBoxeR's time, and I think he knows it. Oh, huge storms going down by MC. Are you kidding me? Wow, that did so much damage, and I did not realize those High Templar were even there, and I don't think that SlayerSBoxeR did either, but he is going to EMP again. These zealots are going to die instantly, and it looks like SlayerSBoxeR is going to clean that up. Now, MC does have a bit of a lead here, able to kill a lot of the workers of SlayerSBoxeR here, and it looks like SlayerSBoxeR will be able to save this expansion. Let's take a look at the workers lost here. Yeah, you can see MC has killed 25 SCVs and only lost 2 probes. So looks like MC also, actually let's go over here. We can see army supplies are fairly constant, and worker supplies MC definitely ahead. So wow, the power of High Templar, man. Those storms just absolutely ripping SlayerSBoxeR's units apart. Now, he does have quite a few medevacs with quite a few energy, but he really needs to be careful. Oh, another good storm going down, doing a lot of damage both to the units and to these medevacs. And so here's a storm being dodged pretty well here, and he really needs to get some EMPs off. It looks like there are no more High Templar in this army now, morphing them all into Archons. And SlayerSBoxeR very slowly trying to push his way down to this third. If he can take out this third, that would be a huge blow to MC, and MC knows it, running up with a ton more High Templars. They do have enough for Storm, and also it looks like a big force of Zealots and Archons coming in from the back. And here come the feedbacks going down, and the stem, just not that many units for SlayerSBoxeR, and here he does have a lot of Ghost actually with a lot of energy, so he needs the EMP. There we go. And all of these Archons are going to fall almost immediately if he can actually do it. Ooh! And Archons doing such good damage and splashing on all of these medevacs. And it looks like, oh wow, MC able to just hold. That was really close. And now these medevacs have to be so careful. They have to be so careful. Oh, killing another medevac. And if he gets one more shot off, that medevac was full of units, and MC taking a 4th while this is all happening. So there's SlayerSBoxeR still on a 3rd. You can see 148 supply versus 113 supply. And MC with great stellar defense. They're absolutely smacking down the army of SlayerSBoxeR with some great storms. It was not the force fields. I thought that's what it was going to come down to. But the EMPs took out those sentry energies, and then the sentries all fell. But it doesn't look like MC really cares. He's now going into a Zealot Archon mix with some High Templars when he can. Meanwhile, we have Personal Cloaking 3-3 on the way, as well as lots of Ghosts, getting Ghosts 4 at a time. And Zealot's going to be running in here, but there is a Planetary. Not going to be able to do much damage at all. But with the rest of the army combined, he could absolutely do damage, and it is going to be up to SlayerSBoxeR to stop this. And I don't think he has any High Templar. No, he does not. And are there Ghosts in this army? There are Ghosts, and there are a lot of EMPs. Now, these Archons have a ton of health, but it is all in shields. They actually only have 10 health. And this High Templar, and he needs to stem, yep, using only just 5 guys. Nicely done. Oh, and a nice feedback going on as well. Nice EMPs. Oh, SlayerSBoxeR, you are so good. But he does lose his third. Meanwhile, MC is on 4 bases right now. You can see here there is an SCV. Not going to do too much there. And here comes SlayerSBoxeR. Really needs to make something happen here. And these Zealots with charge just so good, doing a lot of damage. Just blink on the Stalkers up and able to snipe off a couple of these Ghosts. More Ghosts running back, and here is the stem. EMP is going down again, and SlayerSBoxeR desperately trying to hang on, but he is at a 118 to 160 supply deficit right now. Nice EMPs going down, Archons falling all over the place, and it looks like these Stalkers will have to blink and get out of there. And so somehow SlayerSBoxeR winning that battle thanks to the EMPs, but he is just so low on units. Now, he does have 3-3 almost done, 3 Marauders on the way now, but he is on 2 bases versus oGsMC's 4. You can see he is almost mined out as well. So SlayerSBoxeR is definitely against the ropes, and you can see here oGsMC knows that this base is like where it's all going to be at, so he is warping in tons of units at that location. Here comes SlayerSBoxeR trying to make something happen again. So many High Templars and nice EMP getting a couple of them. There still is a couple more, and they are going to be able to do, and nope, nice job again. Wow, no High Templar being able to do anything at all. And look at SlayerSBoxeR. How is he possibly coming back? I don't even understand. Now there's DTs out as well. The crazy game. Are you kidding me? What? What? But SlayerSBoxeR still in a deficit right now, but is doing such a good job. DTs are out. There's the EMP killing off that DT. And now SlayerSBoxeR is moving down into the natural of oGsMC. There's the stem, and it does not look like he is going to be using any. He actually doesn't have any EMPs, but he does have just a lot of damage dealing units, and he's moving in here. Another DT going down. Oh, there's the scan, and he's going to kill that DT as well. But 88 supply versus 120 supply for oGsMC. So MC still in about a 30 supply lead right here. Oh, now there's a Ghost, and this Ghost nicely done by SlayerSBoxeR staying alive, and here's the transfer with a ton of workers, and if he's able to keep this gold, then this will definitely get him back in the game. But as it stands right now, MC still looking like he is in a pretty good spot. Actually, MC going to take his gold as well, and here comes Boxer again. Needs to do some damage, and a couple of great feedbacks there, totally destroying those Ghosts. Now it looks like, man, another feedback taking out a lot of energy, and now it looks like SlayerSBoxeR may actually be trapped as MC's units come in behind. He's going to be focused down that that Nexus does get it, but he is trapped right now, and a lot of damage being done by these Archons. Now a little bit of a cluster here as these Zealots are not able to get in and do their damage, but it looks like oh man, I don't know if that was worth it. All of SlayerSBoxeR's units are dead, and now it is MC's turn to attack, and he really needs to attack, get something done, because if this remains up, then SlayerSBoxeR could definitely be back in this, although MC does have his own gold almost done. It looks like MC does not actually know that this is here, and are his units going to find it? I don't think they are, as this Zealot is chasing this SCV instead, and this base stays mining. So here we go, man. There's a lot of production facilities for SlayerSBoxeR. He has 3-3 done on his bio unit, so his bio is as upgraded as they can, and he is getting a ton of Marauders, and here he comes pushing out with Marauders again, couple of medevacs as well. And what is he going to be able to do with these Marauders? Now the thing is, Marauders are actually really good at surviving storms, and they do quite a bit of damage to Archons, but they can kite Zealots, but Zealots take an obscenely long time for a Marauder to kill. Now there are 3-3 upgrades, like I said, for SlayerSBoxeR, but also there are 3-3 upgrades for MC. So upgrades just going to stay even, not going to really help him, and MC actually able to do quite a bit of damage to this orbital. Not quite enough to kill it, but enough to really hurt it quite a bit. And nice job by MC, just splitting up these Zealots so he can keep control. And I think he thinks at this point that SlayerSBoxeR is actually totally mined out, and SlayerSBoxeR does have just this gold right now that he is mining from. The problem is he's facing MC, who also has his gold, as well as one additional base that's almost up, and a second base fully saturated. So it's 2 bases for MC right now, but he's almost going to have a third one up. And I think MC may just have too much stuff, as it is 85 supply versus 170 supply. Stim going down all these Marauders, and he has to be so careful because there are enough for Storms, and with these Storms, he's going to have to, he's going to force SlayerSBoxeR to micro back. And then when he micros back, all these Zealots and Archons just push forward and do lots of damage. So this is a pretty scary unit mix against a bio-only unit mix of SlayerSBoxeR, not to mention the fact that MC is up by about 90 supply. So, yeah, that's the real problem here. And, oh, this orbital is getting close to burning down. SlayerSBoxeR, you gotta be careful. Ah! Looks like a lot of probes being transferred from other places now that the main is totally mined out. Natural, I'm expecting to be mined out. Yes, indeed it is. And now he's getting a robo. Actually, a second robo facility and a robo bay going down. So just could get out a couple of Colossus as well. And this is the problem late game, is like Terran doesn't have a lot of answers for all this Protoss tech when you get the Terran, or when the Protoss have literally every tech tree, and they are so scared. Look at this, full energy on all of these High Templar. And if we look at the units tab really quick, we can see that there are 8 ghosts out. Okay, so for a second there I was a little bit worried. It looks like there are ghosts going down now, and these ghosts, they are going to need to get some good EMPs out. Nice EMPs going down, but these High Templar, where are they? I don't even know where the High Templar are. Oh, they're all getting morphed. Never mind. This ghost is actually stealth. And it just looks like there is too much stuff coming out for MC. 175 supply versus 54 supply. The blink forward, and he is going to take out all of these units again. One Marauder may wake it away, but I do not think so. And here comes this expansion, absolutely getting toasted yet again. And this gold is almost mined out for SlayerSBoxeR. So SlayerSBoxeR is in his final death throes at this point, and he really needs to make something happen, but I just don't think he can, as he is down 150 supply to oGsMC, who is pretty much maxed, versus the 46 supply of SlayerSBoxeR. MC just taking a masterful, or just having a masterful control of this game, although SlayerSBoxeR with great EMPs was able to stay alive a lot longer than I thought he would, given that he had a much smaller unit composition. And Storm's absolutely just wrecking all of these Marines. One Marine trying to play Frogger and actually surviving all of those Storms, but there is a huge army here to clean him up. And now SlayerSBoxeR at 55, 57 supply versus 198 supply, and I think it is going to be up to MC whenever he decides to push. Then he is going to just overrun and overwhelm this very, very small force of SlayerSBoxeR. And apparently there is a real life battle going on outside. I don't know if you guys heard that siren. There's the blink in, and there is going to go all of SlayerSBoxeR's units. Expect the GG to follow shortly, but SlayerSBoxeR, with the never give up, never surrender attitude, is fighting to his last breath. But this game is going to go to MC. Very, very well played by both players, and congratulations to MC on a game well won.